Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back here again with the most solid minor poison control deck with Inferno Tower in the game right now. You're going to end up having the Electro Wizard and you're going to end up having Valkyrie. If you do not end up having Electro Wizard maxed out and you want to play this as a free-to-play player, you can also end up running Musketeer, and you can also be running Tesla instead of the Inferno Tower for free-to-play ladder pushing. But this is the most optimal variation for top 200 ladder pushing, or for 12-1 grand challenges, or for competitive play. So if you have the means to play any card in the game, try to run this variation instead of the other one. If you're looking for a new control deck, check this one out and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comments section. All right, we're gonna go sauce out a miner. He's gonna go in for the bandit emote. All right, dude, already screaming out here. We're gonna get a lot of damage with that miner. He's gonna go for an electro. We're gonna get 3 hits. And we'll see what he wants to do about that. I guess he's gonna try to apply some counter aggression with a miner. Nope, Ram Rider. All right, I'm gonna go in for an Electro Wizard. We should be able to shut down that Ram Rider without any hits on our tower, so that worked out really well for me. I hate going for Inferno Towers against that, man. This Electro is out of cycle. The Bandit's going to go dash on top of the Valkyrie. Oh, man. Wow, we actually barely got a little bit of damage. That was close to not getting anything. I want to go log so then we disrupt that Bandit from getting any hits. We had to time that perfectly. Otherwise, if we like log and Ice Spirit at the same time, the disruption doesn't... they're not accumulative, right? It would just be interchanged at the exact same moment. So we basically waste our stuns. So I wanted to wait and space them out, so I got maximum stuns on the Bandit there. Alright, he's going to go for a Electro. I definitely have to poison that. I think that's the best way of combating him and getting some easy chip damage, because I want to save my Electro for the Ram Rider here. And I also want to Ice Spirit, because I don't know if he's going to drop anything else, like a Snowball or whatever. Doesn't end up doing that. I'm going to go for a Miner in front. So then we're going to be able to tank. I assume he dropped... Okay, he P.E.K.K.A.s. That's really aggressive. Well played, though. That was definitely the correct play on his end. That P.E.K.K.A. was really, really well played. If I'm able to kill this P.E.K.K.A. for a positive elixir trade, then we're back in the game, but he could spam me really hardcore here. So this could be sketchy. No, the P.E.K.K.A. is dead, and so is the Bandit. That was a bad Bandit. Really good for us now. Not only did he drop a lot of elixir, he dropped a Bandit, which is really menacing for us, because now we can drop an Electro on top of the Ram Rider every single time reliably. And I'm not too scared at this point. I'm just going to go Valkyrie here. And then I can go for an Electro. I assume he probably poisons this, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to Ice Spirit right on top. Should be a dead Ram Rider. No hits on us. No, he's going to Snowball. That's going to be a hit if I don't log it back. Skelly's here. Then I also have to go in for another Valkyrie. Cycle Valkyries because they're a little bit more potent on defense against Bandit. Don't really want to go for an Electro. That's an opening for him to just be like, hey, what's up, man? It's your friend Bandit. I'm ready to take your tower, and I really wouldn't like that. I'm not friends with bandits. I don't like people that steal damage from me. So I'm going to end up going in for an Inferno Tower here. He's trying to activate King Tower. He's trying to be sleazy sir, going in for that chip damage on our King. Not letting that happen, though. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie right on top of the Electro. I'm going to go log that back so it ends up dying. And we're going to end up killing the Ram Rider without any hits on our tower if I just Electro here. Oh, wow. You're going to go for Bandit. I have to go for Skellies. No hits, though. I can just Miner again. And we should walk away with the W. This guy's a CR Pro. So is he actually a CR Pro? Or do people just like join clans and be like, ah, I'm a CR Pro. Kappa Kappa. Nice Spirit here. And I want to just poison so then we get more chip. I think it's our best method of doing so. It's hard to get miners on top of his towers reliably. But go for a log for more chip. He's probably waiting. He's probably going to go for an Electro right on top to stun our Miner. We'll see if he does that. Goes for a Bandit. I'm going to poison. And I can also log. Should be a dead Bandit. And he's going to keep spamming, so I'm fine with this. I just go for a Valkyrie, make sure everything goes towards the Inferno Tower. The beacon of light, the Inferno Tower. And we win the game. GG, well played and peace out. Super, super important to keep the Inferno Tower alive in double elixir because you get so much more value. Since everyone has more elixir, more units are going to be spammed at you. So just keep it alive, guys, and you will get benefits. You will reap the rewards of it. GG and well played. We're going to end up going for an Ice Spirit here. We're going to see what's up. See what this dude wants to do. I'm going to go for a Valkyrie. He's going to go for a Lumberjack, so it's most likely going to be Balloon. Could also end up being... I think it could also be Golem, too. It's one of those, most likely. Sparky! Oh, no. Not my arch nemesis here, boys. Gonna go rush opposite lane with Skeletons and Miner, so maybe we can bait out something so he's not able to have a huge cohesive push on us. He is chasing that cohesive push, guys. True to his name. Hopefully I can just snag down an Electro right on top of that. Really interesting deck so far, guys. Super interesting. I'm going to go log here. Can poison the weaker tower. And I like our scenario, but I don't have Miner and Cycle for the Collector, so I have to make sure that I have it in accordance next time. Collector's going to get a ton of damage. I assume he's just eating that because he already had a whole bunch of damage on the left. Oh man, this is awkward because if I go in for Skeletons... I think I want a Miner plus Skeletons. I think that Valkyrie is going to be a little bit more versatile and necessary for us on defense. It's going to go for a NATO too. I was not expecting that one at all, Chief. Skeletons are going to get a ton of damage though because you did elect to NATO that, so that's great for me. That's why you always want to go in for Miner plus something else if you're going to be doing that. This deck is so odd though. It's really cool to see this type of innovation from Ever Chased. Oh man, and then he skill hoards me. I said it was innovative. I gave him some credit, and then he did it. Did me dirty there. I'm going to go in for an Electro Wizard to shut that down. Got a ton of damage on us already, man. So, well played by that. This is an interesting deck. I applaud the innovation. He's probably going to go for a Collector. So he has a lot of spell bait in this deck, and he's fine eating damage. He's done a really good job at dispersing his damage on both sides. He's going to Sparky. I have to rush opposite now. I don't really feel comfortable going in for a Miner here because I feel like that would be an overcommitment. As a result, I'm just going to go in for a Ice Spirit instead. Looks like that's all going to die. And I think I'm going to log, and then I'm going to go for an Electro. Poison, Electro on top, Skelly's Ice Spirit, so we can redirect that Lumberjack from taking out our entire tower. And our Poison even ended up flipping the Dark Goblins. So that worked out really well for us. Lots of stuff going on in this game, and it's super hard to pay attention to what he's doing. He's probably going to Sparky on the left, so I want to go on the right. Yeah, buddy! Predictions! And I think we're able to win this game before the clock runs out. We're just going to be able to kill him before he has enough elixir for the Sparky push to support it. He's going to get another Miner here. Going for the Poison, Skeleton Surround, and then it's going to be GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, brother. Very interesting deck, very fun game, and I'm glad to chase the victory on this one. Okay, we got a game against Marcus 12. We're going to be saucing out of good luck here. Going to go for Ice Spirit at the river. Oh, man, this guy's just going in with a Hog Rider. We have to go in for Skeletons and Electro. Please give me 2.6 Hog Rider. Please give me 2.6 Hog Rider. I want a hard counter, please. Okay, he's going to end up having Skarmy, so it's not going to be 2.6, and I don't feel comfortable going in for a log here because we know that most of the time when they have Hog Rider and Skarmy, it's going to be log bait. And I don't want to get Goblin Barreled right now. I'm not about that at all. Super aggressive Inferno Tower there, man. I assume he's going to Princess at the river. That's why he would drop it so high. Because then the Inferno Tower protects the Princess. I'll have to Ice Spirit and then Electro after. That's a lot of elixir for me to spend, but would have to. I would actually log in at this point because I would kill the Electro too. Pretty good log value for us, actually. We're going to clip everything. Skeleton's Ice Spirit on top of the Hog Rider. Unless he has Princess, that's going to be only one hit for him. And then I can go for a Miner and Prediction Poison on top of the Skarmy that he's going to drop. Hey, let's go. We're doing super well now. We're making plays, bold plays out here, only against Marcus 12. We pull the trigger on these guys. Alright. So you have Hog Goblin Barrel just as expected when I saw that Skarmy and Hog Rider, man. We knew that you had the Goblin Barrel sauce. You probably have Fireball, so I can drop a Valkyrie. You might not have Rocket. I don't think you're going to have Rocket. He rocked my world. That's not good. That's a no bueno situation. Gave him a lot of free damage. I thought he would have Fireball. They traditionally do not have Rocket in this type of scenario, but can't win all the predictions, guys. Made a misstep there. Valkyrie's going to get a ton of damage. I can end up going in for an Electro and then Valkyrie because we're going to get good counter push with it. Rather do that opposed to dropping a Inferno Tower because now I have an Electro Wizard and I have a Valkyrie and they're going to give me amazing counter push, guys. Look at how much damage this is about to get on him. It might just take the tower. He ends up having to spend so much on the Inferno Tower and then I just pre-poison so then he can't even go in for anything. I mean, he has to go in for an Electro because then he loses his tower, but if he went in for a Skarmy, he would lost his tower, but yeah. Super solid for me. We know he's got Rocket, so I'm going to cycle the Valkyrie here so it can't get pulled back. You don't have Miner to pull it back. Then we're just going to go Log and Electro Wizard, and that's going to shut down the Hog Rider. We don't even need to Inferno Tower. So when you don't need to Inferno Tower, don't Inferno Tower with the deck. It's as simple as that. That's what you got to do. pre-poison when I'm up a lot of elixir. And the Valkyrie comes out because he chief padded the rocket. The Valkyrie comes out unscathed. Maybe he just loves the Valkyrie and hates the Electro Wizard. Maybe he was trying to separate the Valkyrie from the Electro Wizard so he could snag the Valkyrie for himself. Oh, this guy is a really conniving sir. He just wanted the Valkyrie all to his own. GG, well played and peace out. And he was not able to date the Valkyrie though, so it was a pleasure playing against you, Marcus. Good luck in the rest of your games. That was a pretty funny game. I was expecting to play 2.6, but we got a pleasant surprise by the Hog Rider Goblin Barrel deck. Go for bats, so it's probably going to be Ram Rider, or it could end up being Lava Clone, one of those most likely. And I'm not all smiles if you're running Lava Clone, but after seeing the Electro, it's going to be Ram Rider P.E.K.K.A for sure. So I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard, same lane as you. And you're probably going to be looking to P.E.K.K.A this soon. We're going to Poison, actually. Okay, so that's pretty aggressive. I'm going to go in for a Miner here. And you're going to Log as well. Way more interesting than I was expecting. Don't remember if it ended up usually having Log. I haven't seen Log in this deck. I thought it always had Barb Barrel and Snowball. So he's running a different variation than I'm used to playing against. Maybe he doesn't have Ram Rider P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to go Ice Spirit at the river. I haven't seen a deck like this in a while. So I'm going to end up going in for a Valkyrie here. Bats were sacrificed. He's going to have Miner, so I'm going to go Skeletons on top of the front because we know the back was covered by the Valkyrie. There's no way that he would drop it there. And as the Valkyrie approaches, I want to go in for a Miner. I want the Miner to be tanked for by the Valkyrie, hopefully. No, he's going to have Bandit, so it might be Rare Miner with Miner. That'd be really weird, but his deck is, I don't know, it's interesting to say the least. Go for a Poison, so we're going to be able to kill the Bandit, hopefully. With the Log, we'll all die. He's also logging, so I want to get an Ice Spirit on top of his Miner and then redirect it with the Valkyrie. So we're going to Ice Spirit here. He's probably in a Miner. We'll see though. Or I'll double drop. I'll drop a Valkyrie here and then Skelly's here. And then I'll end up having to go for an Electro because the bats will just ravage me. Can't have that happen either. He's got Bandit, so he'll probably drop that on top and then he'll go into our Valkyrie. A little bit unfortunate. It's going to dash on us. But I'm going to go for a Miner as soon as the Valkyrie makes it out alive, and then I can Poison because obviously the Electro is going to stay inside the Poison, and the guards will as well. It's going to Log, but that also gives me some opportunity to Log you, and then I can Ice Spirit Skeletons because you're going to be down so much Elixir since you just went in for a Miner with guards and Electro. That's 10 Elixir, and you just obviously don't have enough Elixir for Poison then. I want to go in for a Miner and a Valkyrie here. I'm going to Poison in front because I want the bats to die and potentially get a Valkyrie hit. If that happens, then we're balling. I'm going to go Log, Ice Spirit. I'm going to cycle back to a Valkyrie because he's going to go for a pre-poison. Otherwise, we're just going to go for a Miner. If you don't want to go in for anything on top of our Valkyrie, we'll do this. It's going to pull us fully back. I don't want to reset it here. I just want to go in for Skellies. Log, Ice Spirit, Electro now, not going to get it poisoned. I was really hesitant of that. And then I'm going to Poison here. We should be able to clip everything. This is really good. The Bandit's inside the Poison. He's going to Log. That means that he has no way of applying aggression at all. I can just Log the cycle here instead of dropping Skeletons on top of the Bandit. And then I Ice Spirit on top of the Bats. So this is working out brilliantly for us. Want to keep going in for more Miners. Miner in the back this time and a Poison here. So we're switching up my Miner position so he's never knowing where we're going. Being mischievous like that, boys. Gonna go for a Log, so hopefully we can kill the Electro or disrupt it, so maybe the Valkyrie gets a hit. If that happens, we're really chilling. Can't allow any of those bats on our tower, guys. Really scary stuff. Oh my gosh, the Electro is still alive? That Electro might have just screwed me, man. I don't know. This is coming down to the wire. I need a Poison. He's gonna Log first. You're not supposed to Log before you Poison. I think we might win barely because of that. You're never supposed to Poison. Never supposed to Log before you Poison, and that's why we won the game. Holy crap, that was a scary W. But very, very glad to win that against Smiles. I'm all smiles right now. Alright, we got a game against Hunter. We're going to be saucing out of good luck here. I'm going to go in for Skeletons in the back here. And we're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. Definitely want to go in for an Ice Spirit on the left-hand side because he's probably dropped something in the lane of the 2. And he goes for a Ram Rider there, so great. I'm going to get a lot of chip on the right-hand side, and I want to end up going for Electro Wizard right on top of the Ram Rider if possible. So we can shut that down, deny all damage, and get some decent counter push rolling through. So that Electro will be able to deny the Ram Rider from a hit on the tower, which is great for us. Actually, still got a hit, but if I dropped it earlier, I suppose it wouldn't get a hit. And we end up seeing Barbarial, so he's probably going to be running the P.E.K.K.A variation. We'll have to wait and see. I want to go for Skeleton so the bandit doesn't dash. I just wanted to walk towards us. I wanted to die here. And after seeing Baby Dragon, it's definitely going to be the P.E.K.K.A variation. I just want to go in for an Ice Spirit here, and then I want to go in for a Miner for some more chip damage. So he's going to go for an Electro. I kind of want to go for an Electro here so we can kill his Baby D and still have it walk in the same lane that we want to be applying aggression. So that's really good for me. I also want to log that Electro so it doesn't get any damage on our tower. So we're doing super, super well now. He got one Ram Rider hit early on. It was kind of unwarranted, but, you know, if I dropped it earlier, it would have been better. I want to go Skellies here, but I want to use my Ice Spirit to jump on top of the Ram Rider, deny damage, and then I want a Valkyrie and then Electro after. So this is really solid. He's probably going to P.E.K.K.A this, but he just used Ram Rider, and he also ended up... No, he doesn't have Elixir for P.E.K.K.A after. He goes in for that, so that's good. I can spam him with the Miner if he wasn't going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. That Valkyrie's going to end up killing the Bandit, or put it into range that I can just log it. And that's really, really good for me now. If he had P.E.K.Ka'd, we wouldn't have went in for the Miner. If he hadn't dropped anything, no Miner. But since I saw the Bandit, I knew that he wasn't going to have Elixir for the P.E.K.K.A, so I applied more aggression, put on the gas there, boys. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit at the river again. He's going to go Ram Rider. I want to just use an Electro here, if possible. We'll see if this is going to be pretty good for us or not. He's going to end up going for a Snowball, so this should be fine. We're just going to deny all damage. It's not going to be a single hit there. And then he's going to go in for a Bandit. I want to go in for a Miner on top. Nah. I was like trying to make sure that that wouldn't dash on my tower, but it's a little bit unfortunate. That was well played on him, dropping the P.E.K.K.A at the river, stopping and stifling our push. So I got to give him credit where credit is due. Well played, my man. I'm going to go for Skeletons here, make sure that the Bandit ends up dying. I'm going to go Ice Spirit in the back, where I know that the Inferno Tower does kill the Baby D, so that's really good for me. And I can start going for more Minor Poisons, because the Inferno Tower will also end up killing the Ram Rider. So anything that he drops in this scenario is really bad for him. And you can play super aggressive with Minor Poisons when you already have an Inferno Tower on the map. So this is going really, really well for us, and he's going to continue to spam me. I assume he's going to drop a Snowball on top of the Skeletons. That's what I would do if I was him. No, it actually, he didn't even want to overcommit there. All right, cool. I'm going to go in for a Poison, potentially, depending on what he does. Nope, I'm not going to, because he ended up going for the P.E.K.K.A. I can't overcommit. I have to end up going in for a Tower in the middle. That's going to lock onto the Ram Rider first. Really good for me. I'm going to go for Skeletons on top of the Barbarial. And I also want to go for a Ice Spirit as well. Hopefully we can distract the Bandit from getting a dash. Really, really good for us. I'm playing this pretty solidly right now. I can go in for an Electro, make sure that the Baby D dies, and then I go in for a Miner, and we're up a lot of Elixir, so the counter push will be devastating on him. So I think we win this game. Able to go in for a Poison right here, right now. Electros just accumulate damage, stacking upon each other. I can Ice Spirit and then just fast, like, actually, screw that. I can just Valkyrie. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man.